Have you guys ever felt sort of like creatively trapped? Because that's exactly where I've been kind of finding myself lately. The river of ideas has been more of a desert lately. So I decided to give myself a little bit of a challenge. I decided I'm gonna do some photography and I'm gonna try and get some pretty cool shots using just one light and one softbox. And hopefully I'll be able to get some cool and creative shots out of it. Let's try it out. Alright, so I've been shooting some more, and I think I finally landed on some stuff that I'm actually pretty happy with. Using the light directly behind me like this is actually a pretty cool effect. I think this is something I would definitely use in some other photo shoots, but I don't know, I'm gonna keep trying some more shots and we'll just go from there. Okay, so I think I've gotten some photos that I'm pretty happy with, so now I think it is time to So I just imported all the photos into Capture One, and this tends to happen quite often with me, where once I start actually looking at the photos now on my bigger screen, that I'm experiencing a lot of self-doubt and thinking that the photos just aren't really good enough, I guess. Some of these are not going to be usable because they're like way overexposed. I'm confident enough in my editing abilities to be able to salvage quite a few of these, and I think this is why it's always good to take a ton of photos when you're doing a photo shoot. Not everyone is going to be a banger. So I'm going to go through and edit these and try and salvage them and see which ones work out and which ones I'm going to have to throw away. I've gone through a good chunk of these now, and as you can see, I'm kind of going for like a really high contrasty look with these, because I think this looks pretty cool and it kind of adds like a mysterious tone to it. If you guys want to see exactly what I'm doing here, basically all I'm doing is just bringing the highlights down so I'm getting some detail back into my hair and stuff, as well as turning up the dehaze, just to kind of bring that detail back, and then I will put it into black and white. And then I am just dragging the black points of the curves over until you really can't see much detail and it's mostly just the highlights. So I think what I'm going to end up doing at one point is bringing some of these into Affinity Photo and changing the background color to black instead of white. And then something else I'm kind of excited about is I went back and did just a few more shots so that I could have some landscape photos as well. And I just haven't gotten those into Capture One yet, but once I'm done editing these and probably changing the background color, then I will go in and edit the other ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Wish me luck. I must say, this process was actually quite a bit of fun. I think I so easily just get caught up in my own head and forget that most of the time, if you want to be able to do something and be creative, you just kind of have to start and actually do it. You know, I think far too often that I listen to my own thoughts and let this self-doubt kick in and take over, that I really just don't end up creating anything because I'm so caught up in making sure everything is so good and perfect. So I think from now on, I'm just gonna try and ignore those self-doubt thoughts and just create, because I think that is the best way to actually get better at something. And so with that, here are the final products that I created today. Thank you guys so much for watching.